Good morning. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Shari. This is a story time yoga class. So I always say this is great for kids 6 and under, but if you're a little older and you want to join, you're more than welcome. Hi, Tyler. Yay. Happy Wednesday. Are you guys ready for some stories? Me too. And you know, the hardest part for me is choosing my books. But as some of you know, I love to start my yoga class with Eric Carle books because they're action-packed and he's such an incredible author. But before we do any of that, let's start our yoga class. Got your hands today? Let's put them together and rub them. And rub them faster and faster and check them on your cheeks. Oh, are they getting warmer? Then we're ready to sing our Om song. So if you know it, please sing with me. If you don't know it, you'll learn it really quickly, I promise. Rub your hands, sit up tall, take a deep breath. Om. Yay! I have a really silly question. Tyler, maybe you can help me. If we were cats, how would you say Om? Hi, Asher. How would you say Om if you were a cat? What does the kitty cat say? Meow, 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 meow. But kitty cats don't have hands. Do you know what they have? They have little furry paws. Can you make little paws? Look at my paws. They're so little and they're furry too. Rub your paws, sit up tall, take a big cat breath. Meow. Yay! Oh, I can't hear it when I clap my paws. I need my hands back. Clap, clap, clap your hands together. Clap, clap, clap your hands together. Wait! Do you guys have your feet? Asher, did you bring your feet? Tyler, do you have your feet? Does everyone have their feet? You should take your feet everywhere with you. Do you think you can clap your feet? Oh, that's kind of silly. Clap, clap, clap your feet together. Clap, clap, clap your feet together. You know, when I clap my feet, I can't really hear it. What if we clapped our hands and our feet? Do you think we can do it? There's only one way to find out. Let's try it. Clap, clap, hands and feet together. Clap, clap, hands and feet together. Now reach everything up to the sky and we'll say, hooray! Hugging your knees, give them both a kiss. Love your knees. And reach everything up to the sky again, and this time we'll say, woohoo! Hug your knees again. Be so nice to your knees. I'm going to give them one more kiss. All right. Let's take a little side bend. Oh, that feels so good. And the other side. Side bend. Now, are you ready for my first story today? Now, this is a little different from your typical story time at a library. We are going to do yoga story time. So, it's a bit action-packed. I'm going to read a book, and when we come across some of the animals or parts of nature that we know from yoga, I'm going to stop the story, we're going to do the yoga pose, and then we'll jump right back into the story, okay? But if you're not feeling the yoga pose part, that's okay. I want you to listen to your body and do what feels right, okay? All right, this book is called Brown Bear, What Do You See? By Eric Carle. Action-packed book. Now, before I even open the page, let's do bear pose. So we're going to start in a downward dog, but different from dog, we're going to make our pose really wide because bears are pretty big. And if you're feeling it, you can go for a bear walk and see if you can walk opposite hands and feet. Bear walking, bear walking, bear walking. And then reach your bear paws to the sky. Take a really big bear breath in. And the bear says, ribbit. Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. What does the bear say? No, that's not right either. Oh yeah! Grrr! And then bear paws down. And let's have a seat and see what this book is all about. Brown Bear, What Do You See by Eric Carle. Brown Bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. So now, let's come onto our knees. We're gonna stretch out one birdie wing. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. And the other birdie wing. Let's try both birdie wings. And what does your bird say? Do you want a bird challenge? Bird challenge should you choose to accept it. You can try to stand on your little birdie feet. This can be really tricky, right? And see if you can hold it or flap your wings and say, caw, caw. Nice birds. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Well, we're gonna squat down low. Bring your hands to your shoulders to make your duck wings. We'll waddle and say, what does the duck say, Archer? Tyler, do you know? Quack, 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 quack. Now, if you happen to be with a grown-up right now, see if you can give them a duck wing high five. And don't forget to tell them, quack, quack, quack. Nice job, ducky ducks. I bet you're so cute. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a, who's that? Blue horse looking at me. Well, we're gonna need to come into horse pose right away. We're gonna start in our down dog, but from here, take one leg to the sky, take a big horse breath in and say, neigh. Then reach the other leg to the sky and say, neigh. And the first one, neigh. And the other one, neigh. Come on down and maybe shake out your horse hooves, the front ones. Do you want a horse pose challenge? Okay, horse pose challenge, should you choose to accept it. Horses kick. So while in your horse pose, maybe see if the leg that's on the floor can do a little jump and give you a kick. Neigh, neigh. Just be sure to land on your feet. Neigh, neigh. And when you're ready, come on down and shake out those hooves. Nice horsies. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a, who's that? And what color? Green frog looking at me. Well, we're gonna squat down low. Stretch out your froggy fingers, puff up your cheeks. We're gonna jump 3 times, straight in the air, high as you can. Are you ready? Maybe let's take a big breath first so that we know we're ready. Will you help me? I feel ready for anything. Here we go, 3 jumps high as you can. Ribbit, 1, ribbit, 2, ribbit, 3, and catch a fly with your tongue. They're super juicy today. Okay, maybe let's get just one more fly. One more big jump. Ribbit. They're tasty, delicious. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Let's put our hands and knees on the floor. Hands and knees on the floor. So we're gonna round our backs. Look towards our belly. Push the floor with our hands and say, meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. If your kitty cat happens to be a little thirsty, maybe drink some milk. One more time, round your back. Look towards your belly and push the floor. Don't forget to take a big breath in and say, meow. Well done, purple cats. Meow, meow. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a, what's that? And what color? White dog looking at me. Well, let's come into our downward dog pose right away. And if you're happy today, you can wag your tail. Let me hear your dog sounds. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof. Good job, puppies. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. All right, we're gonna put our hands and knees on the floor. Hands and knees on the floor. Hands and knees on the floor. But from here, we're gonna keep our knees on the floor, but elbows on the floor. Elbows on the floor. Keep your knees on the floor. Let's all take a big sheep breath in. And the sheep says, ba, ba, ba. Now, if you're with a grown-up or a brother or sister, can you come into your sheep pose, look them in the sheep eye, and take a big sheep breath in and say, ba. So cute, sheep. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Let's lean back on our elbows, just like this. Bring your fishy fins, your fingers, your hands up by your shoulders. Stretch out your fishy tail, bring your heels together, and don't forget to make your fish face. Think about what color fish you'd like to be today. All colored fish are acceptable. Red, yellow, green, purple, orange, brown, black, white fish, goldfish, purple fish. Did I say purple, green? Nice fish. Let me see your fish face one more time. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Children, what do you see? I see, what? Look, it's everybody. Do you think we can do all these animals again? Of course we can. Let's start with our bear. A brown bear, big wide down dog. A yellow duck. Nope, I forgot the red bird. Red bird. A yellow duck. Quack, 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 quack. A blue horse. Neigh. Don't forget the other leg. Neigh. A green frog. Ribbit. Catch or fly. A purple cat. Meow. A white dog. Woof, 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 woof. A black sheep. Ba. A goldfish. Let's get our goldfish. Fish face. And a teacher looking at us. That's what we see. The end. Yay! All right, my friends. I thought I would put in one of our favorite songs right in the middle of our story time. So what we need to do is stretch out our legs really wide and our arms super wide too. Can you guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna tick-tock from side to side. Oh, I gotta make sure that my speaker is on. How silly. All right, I'll know you're ready if your arms and legs are stretched out oh so wide. Shake out your legs. All right, my friends, are you ready for another story? Good, me too. This book is called The Hug Machine. It's such a cute book. Have you gotten a hug yet today? If you have time, go grab a quick hug or give a hug. That's the cool thing about hugs. Give them any time. And if you ever need a hug and you don't have someone nearby, you can always give yourself a hug too. And if you hug yourself one way, let's change our arms and hug ourselves the other way. Hugs are the best. Hug Machine by Scott Campbell. Whoa, here I come. I am the Hug Machine. I am very good at hugging, the best at hugging. No one can resist my unbelievable hugging. I am the Hug Machine. My hugs calm people down. They cheer them up. They make them go completely nuts. I am the Hug Machine. I hug everything I see. What's that? That's a bench. What do we do with that? We sit on it. So let's actually come into chair pose. But if you're with a grown-up or your brother or sister and then you stand next to each other, you could be more of a bench. So we're going to reach our arms up and we're going to have a seat without really having a seat. Oh, this pose is kind of hard. Let's see if we can hold it for one more breath. Well done, chairs and benches. No one escapes the Hug Machine. What's he hugging? A big, tall tree. So let's come up to stand. And we're going to stand with our feet together, our legs together. And I want you to imagine that there's roots coming out of your feet, going deep into the ground, making you stand so strong and tall. Reach your tree branches up to the sky. Maybe you want a lot, maybe just one or two. Up to you. You're the tree. When you're ready, we're going to pick up one foot for tree pose. And think about what kind of tree you'd like to be. I think today, I'm going to be a pancake tree with extra maple syrup. And then in yoga, what we do on one side, we must do on the other. So let's switch legs and try tree pose on the other side. Notice if this side is easier or harder, and what it might be like to be a tree standing outside in all weather. In the winter, in the spring, the summer, the fall, rain, wind, snow. Good job, trees. My hugs make the biggest feel small. Who's that guy? That's a bear. Do you remember bear pose from the last book? We're going to start in a down dog, but because bears are big, we're going to make it wide, and we'll go for a bear walk again. If you can, walk opposite hands and feet. And then bear paws to the sky. Take a big bear breath in. Grrr. Paws down. Paws up. Paws down. Paws up. Grrr. Paws down. And the smallest feel big. Who's this little guy? Oh, that looks like a sweet little turtle. Let's come into turtle pose. This one can be tricky, but I got a feeling you guys got this. Can you sit in on your bottom with your legs wide, knees up, feet on the floor? Hands in the middle, make a noise on the floor. Good noise. Now, each hand walks under your knee bridge to find yourself in turtle pose. Now from here, hide your turtle head. Take a big turtle breath in. Slowly poke out your turtle head and stick out your turtle tongue. And hide. Slowly poke out your turtle head again, and can you say, Hola, Tortuga? What do you think that means? Hello, turtle. Now, head down. Adios, Tortuga. Goodbye, turtle. And then take your arms out. Let's see what happens next. I hug soft things. Who's that? Oh, that's a very fluffy sheep. Remember sheep pose? Hands and knees on the floor. Hands and knees on the floor. Now elbows on the floor. Keep your knees on the floor. Take a big sheep breath in. Bah. And hard things. That's a big rock. Let's come into rock pose. Make yourself into a little ball. Rock. You can be a big rock, a little rock, a medium-sized rock, a resting rock. Maybe someone can hug your rock. I hug square things and long things. Who's that? Yes, a snake. Let's put our bellies on the floor. Put your bellies on the floor. Let's lift up our snake heads. Take a big snake breath in. And the snake says, nice hissing, snakes. Oh, do you need a hug? I think you do. Oh, hug accomplished. There is nothing the hug machine will not hug. What about me? I'm so spiky, no one ever hugs me. Who's that? That looks like a sad little porcupine. Oh, look, they are missing out. Clearly nothing stops the hug machine. What about me? Surely I am too big for you to hug. Who's this guy? He's so big he doesn't even fit on the book. A whale. Let's put our bellies on the floor. Put your bellies on the floor. Now, whales have incredible tails. Can you lift up your feet and bring your heels together to make that amazing tail? Now, because they're so big, make a big whale shape with your arms. If you can, lift up your knees to show off your whale tail. Take a big whale breath in. And the whale says, ooh, ah, ooh. Nice whales. Let's see what happens. Of course not. Not for the hug machine. Look, he did it. And it looks like he turned it into a bit of a slide. Let's do slide pose just for fun. So we're gonna sit on our bottom, stretch your legs out in front of you. Hands behind your back. Point your toes towards me. And then from here, strong arms. Lift your belly up for slide pose. I'll show you from the side. Now I like to imagine that my arms are the ladder and my body is the slide. If it's too tricky to keep your knees straight, you could be a bumpy slide, which is also so much fun. People often ask what the hug machine eats to keep hugging energy high. Well, the answer is pizza. The hug machine likes pizza very much. Refueled and ready for action. Hug, 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 hug. Hug, 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 hug. Hug, 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 hug. Hug, 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 hug. Hug, 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 hug. I hope I didn't miss any. Oh, hug, hug. Hug. Oh, what a tiring day of hugging. The hug machine is exhausted. Hug machine can hug no more. We're so tired. Oh, why yes. You may hug the hug machine. Hug machine is always open for business. The end. If you haven't yet, give someone a hug, even if it's yourself. Hugs are so yummy. All right, my friends, are you ready for one last story? One last book? Okay. This book is called The Way I Feel. I'm not holding it upside down. She's upside down because upside down is fun. The Way I Feel by Yonan Kane. Silly is the way I feel when I make a funny face or wear a goofy poofy hat that takes up lots of space. How do you show people that you're feeling silly? Do you make a silly face? Do you do a silly dance? I don't think there's any wrong way to show you're feeling silly. scared. I'm shaking because I'm scared, all alone in the dark at night. The thundering lightning crash and roar. Hold me close and turn on the light. Do you ever get scared? It's okay. Everyone gets scared, right? I don't know if you heard the thunder last night. Well, it depends where you live. I'm in New York, and my dog does not like thunder, so he woke me up. He was scared. Disappointed. The plans were made so long ago for you to visit me today, but now you can't come after all. I'm disappointed we can't play. You ever get disappointed? Like a lot lately? It happens. It happens. It's totally normal to feel disappointed. Happy. The smile you see upon my face as the sun shines in the sky shows the world that I feel happy and my mood is soaring high. How do you show people that you're happy? Is it with a smile? Do you do a happy dance? Sad. Sometimes I feel so very sad and really don't know why. Instead of playing and having fun, I cry and cry and cry. Do you ever feel sad? It's totally normal to feel sad. It's okay. Angry. Angry is how I feel right now. I shout with a mighty roar. I mostly want to frown and growl and stomp upon the floor. Oh my goodness, do you ever feel angry? Sometimes, yeah, it's okay to get angry when things don't go your way. All these feelings, it's totally normal, right? Do you stomp? Do you make a mad face? Let me see your mad face. It's sometimes hard for me to make a mad face when I'm really not mad. Grr, mad face. Ooh, some good mad faces. Thankful. The wheel fell off my brand new truck. I needed some help from you. You kindly fixed my favorite toy. I'm thankful for all that you do. Now, I'm sure that you all have some amazing grown-ups in your life that do so many incredible things for you. Even your brother or your sister, right? And it's always important to say thank you and let them know you're grateful for them. Frustrated. I'm frustrated because I can't do it. It's hard and I want to cry. I don't know whether to give it up or to give it another try. What would you do? Tying your shoes is tricky business, right? But would you give up? When you were babies, you didn't walk, you were crawling. But now you're probably running, jumping, skipping, hopping. Imagine if you gave up. But feeling frustrated is totally normal. Shy. If someone says hello to me, I suddenly feel so shy. Instead of waving back at them, I hide my face and walk on by. You know, feeling shy is totally normal, right? Even I feel shy sometimes. It might seem hard to believe, but yes, it's totally normal to feel shy. Bored. I can't make up my mind. There's nothing I want to do. The day drags on and on. I'm feeling bored and blue. Ever feel bored? Excited. I'm bouncing like a rubber ball. I'm more excited than I can say. It's really hard for me to sit when I'd rather jump and play. How do you show people that you're excited? Do you skip? Do you jump? Do you dance? Pump your fists in the air, raise the roof. So many ways. Jealous. I want to play with you right now. I don't think taking turns is fair. I'd rather have you to myself. I'm jealous when I have to share. Yeah, jealous is also totally normal. It doesn't feel good, but it is normal, right? Anyone ever get jealous? Proud. I did it, I shout to the crowd. Getting dressed by myself makes me feel proud. What makes you feel proud? Do you get dressed by yourself? Tying your shoe? Eating all your lunch? Using the potty? Doing snaps and buttons? There's so many things you should be proud of. Just being kind. Feelings come and feelings go. I never know what they'll be. Silly or angry, happy or sad, they're all a part of me. The end. All right, my friends, let's reach our arms all the way up to the sky and give it a tickle, 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 clap. And bring your hands down in front of your heart and take a moment to thank yourself. Say, thank you, me, for having a healthy body, a strong body, a kind body, a brave body, a curious body, and a playful body. And there's a very special word we say at the end of yoga. Do you know what that is? We say, namaste. Can you say that with me? Namaste. And that means the light inside of me sees the light and the goodness and the kindness inside of each of you. True story. Let's sing a song to close our class. My little light falls to your little light, your little light, your little light. My little light falls to your little light. Namaste. Hooray! Namaste, everyone. I hope you have a super fun rest of your day. Grown-ups, thank you for sharing your children with us. Children, thank you for playing with me. What can I tell you? We're going to keep posting our classes, Instagram, and what we have going on Zoom. For this weekend, though, there is superhero and villains yoga. It is Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you know our events, it will be epic. That's a Zoom class. You can register online at karmakidyoga.com. Thank you so much again. Bye, Tyler. Bye, Archer. Bye, everyone. Have a super fun rest of your day, everyone. Namaste.